Good morning. So today I have two things I need to get done. The first is finishing editing and uploading and releasing Passepartout Part 2. It's always going to be weird to say. And the second thing is I want to test VR on the Mobile Studio Pro. Now that sounds like a silly thing to do, and I don't have high expectations. I suspect it's not going to work, but it's one of those things I have always wanted to try just to see if it even opens it and lags or if it crashes and dies. So I don't have high expectations, and I ran the VR compatibility test on it and it says not compatible, like it's on in the red. But I have to try it. I need to know if it can open Tilt Brush and run it on low settings, because if it can, that exceeds my expectations and that would be really cool. But yeah, I don't have my hopes up. Anyway, so yeah, they're the two things I need to get done today. I have a whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff I wanted to get done as well, but let's be realistic. That stuff doesn't ever usually happen. So I'm gonna try and let that go now, especially because I have to finish work early at like 4:30 today. So, and get to the gym. Yeah, I'm probably not going to get the other stuff done. Oh crap, even finishing those two things I really need to get done is going to be a lot harder now because a distraction has arrived in the mail. Alright, this, I'm hoping, is the remaining parts needed for my motion slider kit, which I gave a little sneak peek to yesterday, not yesterday, the day before, because the slider rail arrived separately. But this is the guts of it. Just the slider module, the motion module, and the focus module. This is like a proper premium, really nice quality thing. You can just tell from the packaging. Look at this. It's so nicely packaged. They must give you this so you can test out the focus module, and so that you can see that on the slider that it keeps everything in focus and stuff. So this is the slider rail that those of you who watched the vlog a couple of days ago will have seen. And basically the camera mounts to the top of the slider rail, and then this unclips, and then you can slide your camera and get some really cool panning and zoom shots. So this in combination with this stuff means that I can automate and set up shots that I can be in without needing to control the camera, and set up loops and cycles and time lapses. Wow. So the slider comes with pre-made mini legs that you can pull out, so it doesn't have to be mounted on a tripod, which is really cool. This is amazing. So this thing is called a focus module, and in theory the teeth of this line up with the teeth of the focus ring of my camera, so that I can automate and work with zooms and focuses with this mechanized system. Okay, so this seems to be like the control module where the batteries go, and it communicates to the mechanical parts through like a LAN cable. This thing is a magnetic phone stand, and this is what essentially you hold your phone on. So it comes with metal stickers that you put on the back of your phone. You screw this into this base here, I think right here. Tighten it like that, and then you put your phone on it. Hey, look at that! That is so neat! Alright, so this is the slider, and I can't use it yet because I think I need an app on my phone to play around with it. So I'm going to tinker around with this for a little bit, see if I can get my first ever cool slidey shot. Alright, turns out the app to control it is not out on Android yet, so that's annoying. One of those situations where I'm forced to use my wife's iPhone. I have a little patience with the developers with this sort of thing because, frankly, this is like a brand new product. In fact, right after the fundraiser, when I was looking to get the model before this came out, like that day that I was gonna purchase it. So I was like, okay, because this is just mounds better, but I'm gonna have to wait till I can use it on my own phone. At least the good news is Australians weren't left in the dust. They have a universal adapter. Woohoo! Alright, I have to like calibrate and stuff, but I actually have to go get a haircut now because I made an appointment. So I don't get to use it yet, and by the time I get back, I might not have enough time to finish the stuff I have to get done. I'll do this later today, maybe this evening. I really want to use this thing soon. Look at it! So cool! Anyways, I'll use it later. I gotta go get a haircut. I have a haircut, and it's gorgeous. Okay, I'm back. I am abysmally short on time, so I'm going to shove this light and easy lunch in my gullet. I am sadly going to put the motion kit away for later on. Hopefully not another day. Hopefully I'll get to use it at some point later today, but I'm not counting on it because I only have like 2.5 hours to get this whole edit done, and I haven't finished the rough cut yet, so I really need to focus. Okay, I'm gonna move this stuff, eat, and get to work. You get one guess how I went. Oh, I haven't even finished the edit. And I have to wrap up and head out of the office. We have to go pick up the prints that we're going to be sending out for the fundraiser. So I have to wrap up, and I'm going to have to come in tonight and finish this off because this has got to get up tonight. At least I'm predictable. I'm going to jump to the question of the day. A couple of people, Gem and Sharper G7, have asked if I plan on adding tote bags or mugs to the shop. The answer to that is, at least for the meantime, no. The first time I ever tried merchandising was back in the day. I must have been 17 years old, and it was for the Paladin series, and I made this cafe press shop with mugs and totes and chef things and baby clothes. It was stupid. It was just, I used every option available just because it was fun at the time. But I also learned that that's called diluting your value, essentially. So my plan is, at least for now, to keep products really simple, male and female shirts, sometimes children's and sometimes hoodies, but generally keeping it within that range, and having cool options as far as the imagery. Yay! Notice I've worn one of my shirts like every day since they've arrived. Anyway, yeah, so point is, I want them to be cool and I want them to be like wearable and enjoyable, but I don't want to overdo it. And as soon as you start adding more options, mugs and totes and all that stuff, what designs do you add mugs and totes for? And you end up flooding the shop with too many products of too many things, and I prefer to keep it simple and keep them all as appealing as possible. So I figure, like, if you leave people wanting more, then that's a better thing than leave them feeling like overwhelmed with too many options that they're not particularly interested in. So I hope that answers your question. So let's go pick up some prints. Ah, God, I'm so not good at being a finisher.
In Australia, it's coming to the end of the financial year, so we've left work at 4:30 on a Friday. We're going to Office Works to just pick up some work bits and pieces, and we had to leave early because we're also got to fit in MJ's dinner, so we're going to get, MJ likes Mexican in, they have a playroom, so. But Jazza is a bit upset.
I'm very upset, actually, because I just realised I didn't make it to the gym today.
So I've been saying, Jake Paul time,
I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with it.
Everyone's been waiting for this.
I've done it.
What, you've had to do Jake Paul
Yes,
already?
I've done. That was yesterday's vlog.
I haven't seen it.
Because I missed the gym the day before.
I didn't know.
So I'm 2 days.
So you're every day, bro.
I was actually genuinely upset, that not just for the Jake Paul thing, but also because this is like my goal, and I feel like I really don't want to fail in my goal. I will sacrifice my pride and do Jake Paul push-ups. But I'm getting that over and done with tonight because I can't let Jake Paul interrupt my weekend.
This is a bit of a constant debate. I guess, is this the first time you guys have seen of it? It may be. Jazz is a bit of a workaholic.
This isn't the first time we've seen of it. We were vlogging during the book and tale time.
And so am I. So we both have to work on... I'm better at it than he is, admittedly. Look how pretty that sky, you can't see. Oh, can you see how pretty the sky is?
Attention span, come on.
See? I told you I'm better at relaxing than he is. That's evidence. That's proof right there.
You know,
Get back to vlogging. Get back to working. Don't look at the sky.
I need a margarita.
Here we are.
This was the most popular one.
Which one?
That one.
Oh, there
Isn't that
you
interesting?
go.
There's like 70 or something.
You're going to have a time signing these. When are you going to sign these?
Yeah, I don't know, when you guys set up some shipping.
Oh, MJ's.
87 of them? Yes. Wow.
Oh my God.
You're quite,
this is our friendly Officeworks printer, Rebecca.
Looked at nothing.
Oh, no,
all day.
Cassie printed them all. And it would only take us one day. So.
Wow, that's great.
Really
Officeworks, where your print orders only take a day.
That's a free app.
Slogan you can be used.
We might take a quick turnaround time.
Yes.
So if you like, you can take that.
I should actually say, and I'm not just saying this, but you're delightful to talk to everybody.
Thank you.
Every time Rebecca picks up the phone, she's really friendly.
I said Rebecca was our friendly print lady.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, there you go. You've got your reputation. Okay, so I popped back into the office. I finished it off in about an hour and 20 minutes. So it's rendering now. This is Passepartout Part 2, and it's the finale. So those of you who watched and enjoyed Part 1, this will be up by the time you see this vlog, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think it's just as good, if not better, than the first episode, which is really cool to feel because I was so happy with the first part that I thought Part 2, you know, the sequel never fits or is good as the original. This was pretty cool, so go check it out. But tooting my own horn aside, that's it for the day. There's only one thing left, and that is accountability. I didn't get to the gym today or tonight. So, yeah. By the way, there's like no room to do this. My office is ridiculous at the moment. There's like no floor space. Oh my goodness. So much crap everywhere. I have to do it here. Oh, let's get this over and done with. Two. Shut up! It's like a race to shut his face up. Okay, at least there's no gym accountability on the weekend, so I don't have to worry about Jake Paul following me. Otherwise, not 100% sure if or when I'll vlog on the weekend, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.